Well, off to Sydney again. How's the mood? I mean, you've still got plenty to play for. The series is still well and truly alive. You can get the job done tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, our guys are in a good spot. We had a day off and got some rest, and we'll just go in there and do what we've been doing and continue to fight and tidy up a few things and see if we can eliminate a few mistakes here and there. And we'll see what happens. They're very talented, and they don't give you a minute off defensively, and we have to be better on that end, but should be fun.
What do you make of that shot from DJ to finish the game the other night?
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. It's great basketball. It's great entertainment. And yeah, kudos to him. It was a big shot and a big moment for him, and is what it is. We made our share during the course of the season at different times. The guys have stepped up, and yeah, it was an exciting game.
You ever kicked an LED signage board before, and do you think $375 is an appropriate fine for Chase?
That's just not in my wheelhouse. That's an NBL thing, and that's the Sydney Kings handling their own business. I'm worried about the jack jumpers.
That could have changed the game though if he was ejected, I suppose. If you left the jack jumpers and left it to your assistant coaches, that would surely change things though, do you think? And it could have changed the whole way the game went?
I mean, it's obviously speculation of all that, and yeah, I don't know what would have happened. So it's just speculation really at the end of the day. And again, they can handle it the way they want to handle it over there, and that wasn't us, and I really don't have a lot of comment on it.
Do you think he should have been tossed though after an act of aggression like that?
I never saw any of that stuff. I'm not on Facebook or Instagram or any of that stuff, and usually I get my stuff the next day from my daughter, who sends me stuff, and so I didn't see it happen, and so yeah, it's just not in my wheelhouse.
Game two, was there a feeling that it was one that got away, and secondly, you must have taken a lot out of it in terms of knowing that you can beat this team?
Well, we had moments in game one, and we've had moments really playing them all year of 2 and 3 good quarters here and there. We just haven't been able to get 40 minutes together. And like I said, they don't give you a lot of chances to make mistakes. They capitalize on a lot of them, and they got really good players spread out. And their best player doesn't even play, and they still got multiple guys out there that could score the basketball. So we had little windows during the course of that game. We weren't able to capitalize long enough on them, and we had breakdowns here and there, but I thought it was just a great game to be a part of, and great for the league, and exciting, and what you want in the finals.
Do you have two different game plans if Jalen plays and if he doesn't play or anything, or do you just take that as it comes?
We haven't talked about him from day one. It's just all about us and what we're doing and how we're preparing, and his name hasn't been brought up. We don't really talk too much about them other than some scouting stuff just in general, but it's more about just us, being ready to compete. And again, we've had breakdowns here and there during the course of the game that are solvable, and those things are really more important to me than personnel kind of things. And they got good players, and our guys know them very well, and you don't have to really discuss too much about it.
I think Jack got a stinger on the shoulder in game one. Was he at full fitness for game two? And also Jared Bairstow, is he at full fitness?
Jack, I guess, from all my understanding, was fine, and I'm sure he's a little sore there. And Jared was ready to go, but I just felt like it'd be better to play him tomorrow and just save him for one more day and get another day or two of rest in him.
Obviously, DJ received a death threat in his social media yesterday. Is it unfair in some ways to pin that on a jack jumpers person when it mightn't be, I guess? And how bad a look is that for the game of basketball?
Yeah, I know. For me, it's inexcusable in sports. We're here to entertain. These are young guys playing their hearts out. This kid's had a hell of a 2-game series, and kudos to him. He's come off a major surgery to be in the position he's in. He made a big shot. I love this celebration, to be honest with you. I thought it was great for the game. He's a passionate kid that's been playing his ass off, and I love it. And we have to do better against him, but the death threat part of it is just unacceptable in any place and anywhere, and it's definitely, wherever it comes from, not acceptable. And we definitely want to make sure that the culture we've built here is all of Tasmania representing this club correctly, and our fans respecting those guidelines that we're trying to build. And hopefully the league will handle that. But I feel bad for DJ because I love watching him play. And like I said, he's had a fantastic series, and good on him. But that was just completely unnecessary.
Just one more on Chase, what he did aside, but him as a coach, you obviously have a lot of respect for him and what he's been able to do with this team.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously coached in the G League, and you have obviously different spectrums of teams that you take over, and every coach has their challenges of what they're doing. Obviously, my challenge was to create a team from scratch. His challenge is he's got a lot of talent, and how is he going to make all that talent work and play together? And every coach inherits something that you have to navigate, and he's navigated it very well to get to where he's at with that group, and he's done obviously a very good job.
Josh Adams turned it on the other night and made those shots in crucial moments. Are you hoping that he'll play that role again?
Well, I just hope he's consistent in his minutes and his time on the floor and his defensive stuff also. So to me, it's just more about the consistency of him playing at that level. And we don't live and die with him having to get 36 points. We just have to have everyone, and I've said it many, many times to our players, we just need guys to be good or average. It'll be enough. I don't need great. I just need consistent from everyone that's on the floor to do their jobs, and that's all we're asking from them.
How big a deal is it for the team to have somebody like Josh Adams who can get the ball in his hands in moments like that, and you know that he's going to most likely produce something special?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the teams anywhere in the world, I sat in Perth for a year and a half, and Bryce Cotton made Trevor Greason look like a genius at times when it didn't look so good. And you always are looking for a player that can bail you out in tough situations or create a shot that you need. And obviously they have a couple players on their side that can do that. And Josh is one of the reasons why he was here, is to create opportunities when there isn't any, and back him in that. So he's been very good in that role when his mind's right.
Can you talk us through the decision to get the haircut between game 2 and 3 and not before game 1?
Yeah, well, I think the big thing is our flight pattern. And so I think just being more aerodynamic will get us there maybe 10 or 15 minutes earlier. If you were on the plane, we'd be there in 30 minutes. But for me, it's just more about flight time, and I think this will get us there quicker.